come from is that it's about identity. And so really, if you think about identity is an example of context. And context is really what drives everything. You often hear, another word people sometimes use for context is culture. Yeah, and you've probably heard that very common expression, the Peter Drucker quotation, culture eats strategy for breakfast. Well, culture tends to get applied to teams, to cultures, to businesses, to continents, Asian culture, British culture. But actually what I would offer you is that in a way, you are a walking, talking, living, breathing little culture of your own. And until you can really understand your culture and see it, you're at the mercy of it. Because in the same way that culture eats strategy for breakfast in a business, it's also doing the same thing for you. And that's really where I go in the book in terms of unpicking and giving you some distinctions to be able to really work with identifying, looking at, and then working differently with your concept of identity as an operating context and culture for yourself. I'm just really excited. It's something I'm very passionate about. It's an approach that I think challenges a few myths. I think there's a few myths out there that I like to talk about when I'm working, which is unlearning. We talk about unlearning. We talk about psychological safety. We talk about starting with the importance of motivation and all those kind of things that are very commonly held wisdom. They're all important, but I'm really excited because I think I'm going to offer you some different perspectives on some of those long-held truths, and I'm going to call them sacred cows of development and performance. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to contribute to this whole area of what does it take to create the results that you dream of in your life. I think that's such a wonderful conversation to be in. I'm not saying this is the final answer, but I am saying it's a fresh approach to looking at some of those fundamental pieces. Whether you're a coach, whether you're a player who wants to look at their own results, or whether you're a leader in a business and you want to work and create results with other people, there'll be something in it for you. And I'm just really excited to take that out to the world.